All right, so Mr. Todd, the cameraman, is sitting down, and we're going to have a nice little tater tot casserole together. And a lot of people, you know, they see you, Todd, and when we bring you in on things, and they hear your voice in the background and all that. And they see you at our live events. That's pretty hot, isn't it? He's trying to act like it's not hot.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's definitely warm.
But how old were you when you and Ace and I started working together? You were in your early 20s, weren't you?
Yeah, I was like 96.
When did y'all come to I think it was 98. I think it was 98, yeah.
So, 23? Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Yeah.
23?
And,
damn, that's been a long time.
Yeah. Todd was the, you want some ranch on that? You want to try ranch on it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
You don't have to.
No, we were talking about that earlier.
Mm-hmm. I'm embarrassed that I don't have homemade ranch for you.
That's right.
And it's out of the bottle.
That's okay. Should I put it on top or just dip it?
I'd say just dip it before you, or just put it on top, whatever.
Well, I was like, I don't know if I can dip this or not. Anyway. Yeah, y'all were the reason why I got fired.
We got you fired?
Yeah, because I was working for the morning show that y'all replaced, and when he left to go to Little Rock,
yeah,
Bill, our old boss, was like, "Yeah, we hired Ace&TJ, you're fired." And so I was like,
but we didn't know that.
No.
We didn't know you then.
No, I know.
Because they hired you to do a different job.
Yeah, next day, I asked Bill to hire me back to do production, and he hired me back.
Right, so Todd was the one that puts together all of the things that say, you know, now, whatever, #1 hit music station, Kiss 95.1. He's the one that puts all those sounds together and everything, or did. That's what he did for the radio station.
Yeah.
And so that we worked together there for several years, right? Did you leave there first, or did we?
Yeah, I left. I left before y'all did, and then I think.
That's right.
And I still did some stuff for y'all from time to time, and then y'all left, and then, God, it was a long time before we got back together.
Yeah, but yeah, you did some freelance stuff for us along the way.
Yeah.
He's always had a big, you know, kind of like a hero worship of Ace.
Oh my God. Are we really gonna go there?
Well, I mean, it's true. It's okay.
You know what? Go ahead and tell the story.
Okay.
No, tell the story. Tell the story, because I didn't remember this, but I kind of remember once you told it about remember whatever it was. I came in and asked the question.
It happened all the time.
I know, but that one in particular seems to be in your crawl. Go ahead.
No, it's all of them.
All of them are in your crawl?
Todd would have a question about something that had to do with the show, and he would ask the question, and then I would give him the answer, and then he would turn to Ace to get the real answer. Like, he wouldn't just accept it from me. He'd wait until Ace said what it was.
And I have never lived it down.
Yeah.
But I do, back in the, looking back on it, I can see how messed up that was, so I do apologize profusely.
I don't care.
I mean, I'm just glad you're not still upset.
No, I don't hold on that. Fine. But, I think, though, whenever somebody asks me something about you,
yeah,
I tell them this story because not only is it interesting and all, I'm proud of you for the way this happened. And then you always act like when I tell people this, you're like, oh, like you hate me telling the story. So you tell what happened that brought you to the world of fitness. After you eat a tater tot casserole.
Yeah. No, I had just gotten really overweight. And I was like 255 pounds or whatever it was. And I had gotten up on the roof to try to get the snow off the satellite dish so I could figure out if my daughter had school that day because she was real little. And I was an idiot and tried to step up on the shingles to get to the dish off the ladder. And my feet just went right out from underneath me. Fell about 10 or 12 feet or whatever it was off the roof. Land on my back. My wife at the time had to take me to the hospital, and the doctor basically was like, if I hadn't had so much girth around my spine, that I would have been paralyzed or dead. And so she was like, you're lucky that you were kind of overweight because it helped cushion the spine. So that's, and I was like, I think I was 33 then. And then I was like, okay, that's enough. I got to do something about it.
But weren't you laid up in bed, and that's when you saw that infomercial for
P90X.
P90X?
Yeah, I was sitting there laying in bed and I saw the infomercial for P90X, which is still around, and started doing it and fell in love with it and just kind of started getting into working out and then Spartan races and then, but I haven't, since the pandemic, I feel like I've kind of gone backwards. So I want to kind of get back. I miss being more active, so.
Well,
because I don't feel like that same person anymore.
But how did you get connected to those P90X people and work with them like that? What's his name? Tony Horton?
Yeah. And
the one that leads that, and then Sean T, who's a friend of yours now.
Yeah.
Y'all hooked up some way or another through all that working out and stuff.
So I became a coach after I lost all the weight. I became a coach and started, selling the programs and helping people lose weight and doing stuff like that. And I would go to the Beachbody conferences, and then that's how I started meeting Tony and some of those guys. And then Sean and I just met and just kind of started and hit it off. And it was just interesting. It was like getting to know them and realizing that they're just regular people. And but people, they treat them like celebrities, and it's hard not to be when they change your life through their programs. But it was cool. I just got to know them, and the next thing you know, we were friends. And
now let me ask you something. So Sean T is best known for the Insanity workout and the what was his first one? Hip Hop Abs.
Yep.
That was his first one. Now, if you were in the room with Tony Horton of P90X and all that, and then Sean T is there as well, and you ask a question, and Sean T answered it, would you then turn to Tony Horton and make sure that that was okay, or vice versa?
Vice versa.
Okay.
You're my Tony Horton.
Okay. Thank you.
Ooh, that was a long path to get to that point. Oh, man. Well played.
No, I mean, I didn't want the whole story for that. I just thought.
No, I know. I'm just kidding. By the way, that was good.
You want some more?
Yeah, I'll get some more.
Do you think it's weird?
You should try that. It's good.
Do you think it's weird, that whole phenomenon on the internet where they log on and just watch a stranger eat? You know that's a thing, right?
No. Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, it's weird.
Like I think it's a different, like there's mukbang, which is where you just see one person take and they'll just eat, stuff running out of their mouths and that kind of thing. And then there's another kind where they just sit and talk to the camera while they're eating their dinner, and then other people
eat along with
will
them?
sit and watch it and eat like they're sharing a meal together. But I don't think it's I mean, maybe sometimes it's live where, they're talking to each other or messaging to each other and all that. But sometimes it's just to make you feel like you're eating with somebody else and you're not alone.
Why do I find that incredibly sad?
Oh,
I mean, yeah, that's just sad. Like,
but those people make a fortune
so,
just letting people watch them eat.
yeah. So maybe we should, is that what? Yeah.
What do you think this is about?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
You didn't know that was out there?
I had no idea.
What do you do other than watch sports? Do you watch anything but sports and
Yeah.
movies?
Oh, I'm like you. I like Yellowstone and Apple TV and all the streaming services. Love King. What was it? What's that one that? Did you watch?
Mayor of Kingstown.
Did you like it?
Oh, it's my favorite. One of those. I like it better than Yellowstone.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, it's hot.
Yeah. Hot, hot, or
Heat hot.
or spicy. Yeah. Yeah. Mayor of Kingstown is
Yeah.
my. Well, I like it better than Yellowstone. I would put it right under Bosch.
I still haven't seen that.
That's good. The original Bosch. The new Bosch is good too. But
What's it about? Is it the
it's an
lawyer?
LA detective.
Okay.
A warrior?
The lawyer.
Oh,
Lawyer.
I was going to say, no, I don't watch those shows, anything that revolves around having a kingdom.
Yeah, I heard
Like
you say that.
like in sci-fi or those old ancient films and stuff. And, Oh, I'm the leader of the kingdom.
She not Game of Thrones.
No.
Really?
No way, man.
But there's, okay. There's a lot of hot women in Game of Thrones, though.
I don't get that.
Really?
If you're just looking to check out hot women.
No, that's not the reason why you watch it.
You know, I'm guessing you got to.
I like timepieces like that, though. Like back in the day.
But don't you have unlimited data and Wi-Fi and stuff? Why do you got to watch an old depressing show like that just to see some hot women?
No, that's not why I watch it, but yeah.
I mean, you can go to the mall and see hot women.
That's true.
If you go in the right time of day.
Oh, there's a time of the day to go to the mall for
in the middle of the day, you get the housewife moms.
That are hot?
Mm-hmm. What am I talking about? I haven't been to the mall.
I was about to say.
The last time I was in the mall, you could still buy those posters at Spencer's.
I'm trying not to burp on
You getting
camera.
gassy?
Yeah, I'm trying not to burp. It's that. Jody's
Your cherry cola hard soda.
Yeah. I'm so glad she drinks these.
So they'll always be here when you come to shoot the
Yeah.
fin for yourselves.
Yeah.
If I did these kinds of segments with, people who matter,
Yeah.
I mean, would people want to watch it?
Absolutely. You know who I want you to get your buddy to do it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
I won't say his name. Former ACC basketball coach and player. I think that would be really interesting to watch the two of y'all talk.
No, you can say his name. Oh.
Brad Daugherty or Matt Daugherty.
Matt Daugherty.
I keep getting the two Daughertys mixed up.
But I mean, he is a great guy. He's a really nice guy. And but if you want to meet him, you can just meet him.
No, it's not that I want to meet him.
I know how you are about professional athletes and people who are, in sports and all.
No, I'm not saying that.
The man won a national championship alongside Michael Jordan.
I'm just saying.
Does that excite you?
Yes, it does. I'm just saying I think it'd be interesting. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, but I don't know anything about basketball.
You don't have to know anything about basketball.
He and I would talk about just regular things like cigars and trick-or-treaters.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Because we went to their house for Halloween and handed out candy to trick-or-treaters.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I was going to say, though, what would be more interesting, I believe, more entertaining would be is if you videoed his wife and my wife sitting down and eating together and hanging out.
Why don't we have them? Why don't you have you and Matt cook, and then the two of them eat it?
Or why don't you just? I'm telling you, if you just said, Jody, invite Kelly out here, and let me just set up cameras and video y'all, you get way more.
Jody, yeah, can we do that? What? Will you invite Kelly over and let's film y'all talking?
Yeah. Kelly Daugherty. I told him that would be more interesting than Matt and me talking. Oh, yeah. She said Matt would be interesting. I know Matt would be, but Matt and I would not be.
This was good, by the way. Very easy to make.
Yeah. Could you make it?
I think I could.
So Todd just told me he bought a big grill. So I asked him if he was really good on the grill, and he goes, I'm okay.
I wouldn't call myself a grill master.
But I'm thinking, if you're buying a grill like that.
Well, Carrie likes to grill. She loves to cook.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Are you joking?
No, I'm serious. Carrie loves to grill. What's wrong with that? What?
What do you mean, what's wrong with that? Women aren't supposed to grill.
Oh, dear Lord.
Tell her I said it, too.
All right, I will.
Tell her she needs to be in the kitchen.
You can tell her. She'll watch it.
Carrie, you get in the kitchen where you belong. Sweep up. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
but
she likes to grill.
And does she drive everywhere y'all go?
No, I drive.
Does she kill all the spiders and stuff in the house?
She cannot. She will not touch a spider.
Do you wake her up when you hear a noise in the night for her to go take care of it?
Yeah,
that's about what I figured.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean that wouldn't count because y'all aren't married yet, so you wouldn't be there in the middle of the night. So when's the last time you got to be around an athlete or a former athlete? Because that's what he lives for.
It's not what I lived 2 weeks ago at your friend Jenny's place when the Giants were in town, New York Giants. Yeah. Saquon Barkley and those guys.
Mm-hmm. Saquon. Ace and I did this show for Atrium Health. It was we judged a talent competition.
Yeah.
And one of the other celebrity judges, she plays the mom on the new Wonder Years show on ABC, and her name is Say Khan. And so, a couple of times, people on the panel slipped and called her Saquon because of Saquon Barkley for the Giants, and that's the name. People just, rolls off the tongue. Everybody talks because he's great, and everybody who keeps up with football talks about Saquon. And they would catch themselves. That's all right. Well, we'll throw it. Let's take it to Saquon.
She get mad?
No, she's as sweet as you could ever imagine. She's super sweet.
That's awesome.
All right, well, that's it for, I guess. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, I appreciate you feeding me every week, and it's quite the pleasure because I don't get fed that much at home.
And he lives on Monster Energy drinks
and Dunkin' coffee and donuts.
Yeah, and like right now he doesn't have his MacBook because he dumped a Monster Energy drink into it, and it's in the hospital.
Yes, it is.
It's in the Mac hospital.
Very sad.
All right. Well, good.
Well, thanks.
I'm pretty happy with how this turned out.
Me too.
By it meaning the conversation. I mean, let's face it. Anybody could have cooked it.
Good, though.
A one-legged, one-eyed pirate could have fixed this and done okay with it. So.
It was really good.
All right.
I felt like I was back at church.
Thank you, Mr. Todd.
Thank you, Mr. TJ.